This was amazing! What's up, my dear boys and girls? It's your Ranger Boy here, and welcome to another review of the finale of the Legends Arceus Special. Sadly, once again, without any subtitles. And short but sweet, I am in love with these 4 special episodes, and it also tells you a lot about the actual main anime, aka Pokemon Journeys. So without any further hesitation, let's have a quick summary of both episode 3 and episode 4 of the special. Episode 3 can be summed up in just a few words: a lot of action. While trying to stop Heatran from his rampage, our heroes find out, thanks to the Lake Guardians, that it's not really Heatran who is responsible for all the chaos, but more so the Arceus Plate, who seems to hold Heatran hostage while also draining his energy. With that realization in mind, the new mission is now to free the Pokemon, but unfortunately that would go against Team Galactic's plan, since it seems like that the more Heatran walks towards the spear pillars, the more the portal to their leader Cyrus is opening up. So therefore, it's Team Ash versus Team Galactic, and while Ash, Dawn, and Go are doing a decent job of standing up against the villains, Brock just spontaneously decides to be a badass by letting the 3 children handle the rescue mission, while the Chad, known as Brock, goes up against all the Galactic commanders with his Croagunk, his Steelix, and his Blissey, with especially the latter one showcasing some impressive skills like Magical Shine and Mega Punch. Meanwhile, the other 3 members are developing a plan to stop the Heatran lookalike from moving any further, so therefore they fire a water combo attack from Ash's Dracovish, which I totally forgot even exists. Thanks Journeys, Go's Inteleon, and of course Dawn's Piplup, sadly to no success. But not only Ash and the others, but also Brock seems to be put into a corner until the best waifu of all time, Cynthia, appears and shows Leon, who actually is the best champion in the entire franchise, by taking on all of the 3 commanders head on, while she even allows Brock to borrow her ace Garchomp to support his friends. Coming to their aid, the 4 of them now start a new strategy by trying to bury Heatran into the ground instead of using water. So with another display of great teamwork and coordinated attacks, they seemingly succeed in their efforts. But sadly, burying Heatran just further angered him, which not only caused for the time-space portal to open up even further, but the Arceus Plate once again causes Heatran to transform. So even though our heroes arrive at the Spear Pillar first, they don't seem to have any means to stop the incoming catastrophe, until the creator of all, Arceus, appears and without any mercy rains his judgment upon the landscape. Wow, that was pure action non-stop in a pure and condensed 15-minute episode instead of the usual 20 minutes Journeys episode. Now let's sadly end the special with the final episode. So we start right where we left off, with Arceus' judgment falling from the skies and hitting everything, including Team Galactic. And even though they seem to escape at first, Champion Cynthia quickly catches them, and that is basically the end of Team Galactic. Huh, that's kinda disappointing. But enough of them, because the god of Pokemon is ready to stomp Heatran into the ground, until our heroes convince Arceus that Heatran is not really evil, but is just suffering from the actions of Team Galactic and the Arceus Plate. So instead of punishing him, Arceus now decides to help our heroes out to get into the core of the magma body by transforming into the water type to envelop the magma body in some sort of water dome. While Arceus is doing that, our boy Ash constructs a plan so grotesque that it might actually work. That's our Ash! And therefore, he takes over the leader role and really orchestrates every step of this plan. He combines Pikachu's Thunderbolt with Piplup's Whirlpool, creating a weak point. Then he orders Go for his Inteleon to create an opening. After that, he frees Heatran from his traps, and then he does a combo attack with Go so that they can safely transport the weakened Pokemon out of the lava body before the Arceus Plate causes the entire body to explode. The entire Sinnoh region is safe. Arceus gets his plate back, while also ignoring Saturn's request of returning Cyrus to the world of the living like a smug badass. We get a lovely old school Brock skit, including some painful assistance. And when I thought that the episode would end with only Ash and Go looking upon the rising sun, this happens. Yes! My life is finally complete! And my pearl-shipping heart can stop suffering now! Yeah! Woohoo! Can't say the same thing about Lagomorph shipping though. Man, god damn it. Not even in the special, which is entirely dedicated to Diamond and Pearl, do we get some Baneri love. Really sad, man. P.S. We also get some nice animated bit of the actual characters from Legends Arceus. So that's it, and wow, impressions and ratings right now. Now that we have completed the special as a whole, I can say without any regret that this right here is the best thing, the best anime related thing Gen 8 has ever done. And yes, that sadly includes the main Pokemon show. Let's summarize what this 4-episode special did. With only having 15 minutes per episode instead of the usual 20-minute episode that Pokemon Journeys has at their disposal, within only 60 minutes of screen time, they were able to tell a coherent story from beginning to end, which had some game promotion, a lot of action, a nice string of continuity, some nice showcase of character development, with Brock as a returning character, wow! A logical story where even Arceus appearing made total sense, because thanks to one of his plates being involved in the main story, Arceus was directly involved, unlike in the second Dawn return from Pokemon Journeys, where Arceus only appeared as a convenient Deus Ex Machina to save the day. And last but not least, this special made everybody look good. Everybody, and yes, even Go. I really felt like that in the first time in forever, Ash and Go felt equal, with equal amount of screen time, and even this time Ash being a little bit more important because he acted as a leader. But besides that, these two felt like, I don't know, what is the word that is like on my tongue right now? Wait, let me think about it. Oh yeah, that's it. Dual protagonist! Hey Pokemon Journeys, have you ever heard of this concept? Dual protagonists of Ash and Go, both having significant amount of screen time, and both of their roles and characters being treated with respect, like they're both equal. And Pokemon Journeys' answer is probably something like, whoa, dual protagonist? Oh, I've never heard of that. Sorry if I'm exaggerating a little bit, because this right here shows what kind of vast and sheer endless amount of potential Pokemon Journeys had in the palm of their hands, and what kind of sheer and endless amount of potential they just wasted and threw out of the window. And not only that, but this special right here shows one sad truth: what Pokemon Journeys could have been. Just imagine if we had several regional-based adventure arcs with Ash and Go encountering all of Ash's past companions, having a little bit of fan service and story based in that region, with a lot of action, a lot of intensity, and some great interaction with Ash's past, like past friends, past rivals, and even past villains. But instead of that, we have the thing called Pokemon Journeys, which in a way is still very enjoyable, but if you look at this special alone, it could have been so much more. Anyway guys, episode 3, 10 out of 10, I loved everything about it. Episode 4, I sadly had to cut off some points, because even though I loved the display of Arceus, the teamwork, and Ash being a leader, just like back then in Diamond and Pearl, Team Galactic's conclusion once again feels very flat, if not downright anticlimactic. So therefore I had to give it a 8 out of 10. But overall, this special as a whole was fantastic. Even though yes, I complain a lot about Journeys, this right here shows if Journeys has something, has some substance, it can do things right, but it just doesn't do it often. And that's honestly the sad truth. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this little review impressions video. What is your opinion? Tell me, just like always. See you guys in the comments down below. Bye guys!